Did you know something? Since 2002, Brazil hasn't just failed to win a World Cup. We haven't even reached the final. This pain, this emptiness, only a true Brazil supporter can understand it. But now, the scene is about to change. Because a magician is arriving, a football general. Carlo Ancelotti. Yes, the Ancelotti, who makes rival coaches nervous even before stepping on the pitch. In this video, we'll tell you why this man could be the one to bring us that long-awaited 6-star. Watch the video till the end, and you'll see for yourself how this Brazil team is rewriting history. Honestly, after a long time, there's a sense of excitement again about Brazilian football. Brazil last lifted the World Cup in 2002, and ever since, it's been a journey filled with disappointment. But that dark cloud of despair seems to be clearing now. Standing before us is a man promising a new dawn, Carlo Ancelotti. When the news broke that Ancelotti would be coaching the Brazil national team, we said it then. When this man stands in the dugout, opposing coaches will start to sweat. And that's exactly what's happening. Under Ancelotti, the recent 2 matches showed the opponents had no room to breathe. And this is just the beginning. The upcoming matches against Bolivia and Chile may not hold much value from a points table perspective, since Brazil has already qualified for the World Cup. But for selecting the best 26 players internally, these 2 games are a mystery-filled testing ground. Ancelotti is going to test new faces here. Those who, if they perform, might just shine on the 2026 World Cup stage. You know, building a great team isn't just about skillful players. What matters more is character. And it is the coach who shapes that character. A coach doesn't just pick players. He builds morale, identity, and culture. That's why Ancelotti's arrival isn't just a change, it's a revolution. Many don't know this, but Ancelotti already has a list of around 70 potential players that hasn't been officially released yet. It's confidential because he's closely tracking his targeted players, where they're playing, how they're performing, their fitness, movement, even personal lifestyle. Everything is under micro-level observation. Because for Ancelotti, a player must be as focused off the pitch as on the pitch. In a tournament like the World Cup, it's not just skill that matters. Mindset is key. And to build that mindset, you need planning, discipline, and sacrifice. You want a squad that not only knows how to play, but can keep their cool under pressure. So, when Ancelotti officially begins his work in Brazil on the 10th, his first job will be to build a balanced, battle-ready squad. Right now, Ancelotti and his coaching staff are analyzing the performances of Brazilian players, playing across Europe and Latin America. And this analysis goes beyond gameplay. It includes behavior, team spirit, even leadership qualities. Why? Because the 2026 World Cup is his ultimate target. We know Ancelotti has been brought in for one reason, to lift that trophy. And he knows it too. This could be the crowning achievement of his coaching career. He's handcrafting his Brazilian army for that trophy. Just recently, he visited the Brazilian Football Museum and stood next to the 5th World Cup trophy, and hinted, this is where the 6th one will go. That belief, that confidence, you, me, and millions of Brazilian fans feel in our hearts. Carlo Ancelotti is not just a coach. He's a psychological warrior, a player manager, an artist of team building. He knows how to unite 11 players into one nation's dream machine. So, can the 2026 World Cup really bring us our 6th star? What do you think? Winning a World Cup takes more than just talent. It needs precise planning, player management, long-term vision, and mental strength. And we see all of that in Ancelotti's strategy. He's not just selecting players to fill a squad. He's preparing alternatives for each position because he knows injuries, suspensions, pressure can hit any time in a World Cup. And to ensure the team doesn't collapse under such stress, he's building depth with 2 to 3 options per position. This is where Ancelotti's focus is different. He doesn't think of the best 11. He builds the best squad. Because you can't win a trophy with just Neymar or Vinicius Jr. You need the strength and readiness of the entire team. And that's where his man management skills shine. He's sitting down with players one by one, understanding their personal goals, pressure handling capacity, even internal conflicts. Because no matter how good a player's technical skills are, if he's mentally burdened, he won't perform. That's why Ancelotti is focusing on a mind reset. As part of World Cup preparation, he's monitoring not just skills, but also lifestyle, sleep, diet, even screen time. He wants a team that breathes together, attacks together, defends together. A team where there is no I, only we. World Cup plan, road to 2026. Ancelotti's plan runs all the way to 2026. So he's consistently monitoring Brazilian talents playing in the Brazilian league, European clubs, and South American clubs. And not just for skills. He's looking at who is mentally dedicated to the team, who can stay calm in big matches, and even those who, while not on the field, can cheer on the 11 from the sidelines. He has said himself, playing in my team isn't just about scoring goals. It's about having the mentality to sacrifice for the team. Now the big question, can Ancelotti bring back the golden glory of 2002? If you look closely, you'll realize our 2002 team's real strength was its balanced squad. Even with Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho up front, we had Gilberto Silva as a rock in midfield and a wall-like central defense. Ancelotti is aiming for the same. A pinch of attack, a spoonful of defense, and a full tablespoon of leadership. That's his football recipe. As Brazil fans, we've finally learned to hope again. This dream wasn't gifted to us. It came through confidence and a new strategy. The fact that we can now talk about squad selection, fitness, and even the future of a full team. This transformation came with Ancelotti's arrival. He's not just a European king. He's a Don, the football Don. The man who's won trophies everywhere is now in charge of our national team. And if you think Ancelotti won't take this team seriously because of his past achievements, you're wrong. Because he knows a nation's hope now rests on his shoulders. And most importantly, he's taking this responsibility as a mission. So tell us, can Brazil bring home the sixth star in 2026? Do you feel that old excitement again? Do you believe, after 20 years, we're finally getting ready for our moment of glory? Comment below. Who would be your predicted starting 11 for Brazil in the World Cup? And let us know, do you want a full analysis of Ancelotti's squad? Outro. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon, because coming up next, Ancelotti's full squad analysis. Predicted starting lineup exclusive World Cup prep updates. We hope you'll stay with us on this journey. And together, we will win. Inshallah.